Just a minute. Turning on a light here. Doink, doink, doink. Okay. So that's the lighting. Lighting's going to be a lot better. Hi, good to see you. I am really excited because I just got back from Belize. I went on a trip where it's called a live-aboard. You get on the ship, and then the ship goes out to sea, and people scuba dive off the ship for 7 days. So my husband and I got to do a lot of diving, and we met some wonderful friends. And those friends suggested some Pilates moves for scuba divers. And there are some really great stretches and movements that will help you as a diver or a snorkeler or a swimmer. When you're horizontal, you have certain things that get a little more stress when you're in the water and you're swimming in your arms and your hands. And so I want to just first of all address any of my buddies and say hi to everybody, to Sue and Colleen and also Audrey and Angie and Carol, and I hope I didn't miss anybody, any of the guys. I appreciate you guys so much. So what I'm going to do on this video are exercises and stretches that will help you to feel better before, during, and after diving. Okay? Now, if you want to try a beginner video or a gentle Pilates video, just peruse my channel, Judy Farmer Keto Pilates, and then you can find plenty of them there. And you can even call me, or you can put a message at the bottom of this video and tell me like, oh, I just need a 10-minute video with this or that, or I just need a stretching for this or that. And sometimes I'll just like conform that to the Tuesday night video that becomes live. Every Tuesday night at 6:30 Eastern, I do this live video, so you can, kind of do it right along with me. And that's always fun, but if you don't, that's okay too. Now I wanted to get all my talking done in the beginning of this video so that if you want to reuse it, you can just key up to the end of this chatting part, okay? And you can just use the video. You don't have to have all this explanation. So again, we're going to do Pilates for scuba divers. Those are stretches and Pilates workouts that will help you with your scuba to feel better, to be stronger. And then I'm going to teach my class because I have a good friend here. We're going to go hardcore, and I'm going to turn off the video at that point. But if you want to do a beginner video, you can just peruse through Judy Farmer Keto Pilates, and you can just pick one of those. They're free. Most of them don't have ads. Okay? So please leave a comment, like, and share. I'm going to keyword this up with a bunch of Aggressor 3 words because Aggressor 3 was the name of our boat, and I want to promote that business. It's a lot of great, mostly Belizean workers that we just love so much and want to support them and their families and this industry of living aboard a boat and getting away from it all and diving and seeing the beautiful things that are still there under the sea. We saw plenty of things. All right, so if you want any more information on that, you can message me at the bottom. I'll set you right up if you want to try one of those liveaboard things, or even if you want to try scuba. There's a real nice scuba shop. It's called Huron Scuba here near Ann Arbor, Michigan, that I highly recommend. Soon they'll be open back up for business for lessons and going in a pool together, and that's going to work out. I believe that everything's going to work out for them. All right, so let's get started. One of the things that we do in scuba when we are horizontal, when we have a tank on our back and we're trying to use our legs for swimming, is we get a very tight back. Okay, and most of us, we just get a tight back from normal stuff. So we're going to start with loosening up your back. So all we're going to do is sit down. So just take a seat on your carpet. You don't really even need a mat. You can just sit on your clean carpet or put a towel under it. And I want you to sit real tall for this one, okay? Bring your knees up in front. If your tummy's in the way, just spread your knees apart a little bit, okay? You're going to sit tall. We're going to grow through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pull the shoulders down, lift through the sternum, and lift through the sides of the head or the ears. So becoming really tall through the spine. Take your hands up in front of you. Take a breath in. Now, begin by tucking your tail, just a small movement, and then push into your lumbar. Exhale, mid-back exhale, going down. So we're making a C curve and we're challenging our core. Beautiful. My friend here is beautiful. Come forward as you exhale. Look down between your thighs and then stack your vertebrae one at a time, bringing the chin up neck last, because you remember The neck is part of the spine, so we want to include that in the way we move. Inhale. Let's do it again. Push down, tuck, go into a letter C curve. Go back, breathe in, and then exhale, come forward. Looking down between the legs, feel yourself on your sit bones, and then stack the vertebra back up. This is called spine articulation. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bend into your lumbar, push into your mid-back, make a C curve, look at your thighs, go as deep as you can comfortably. Inhale. Exhale, come forward, make a C curve, look down between your thighs, and then stack counting vertebra from the bottom to the middle to the top. Now we're going to add a twist. We're going to tuck, we're going to push into the lumbar, push into the mid-back. You feel it? Looking down at your thighs. Now we're going to twist to the left and reach that arm out. Notice the knees are not moving here. Then we're going to come back, look down between the thighs, twist to the right, and reach that arm out. So you're strengthening and you're stretching your core. Inhale, center, looking down the whole time. Twist left. Exhale, reach. Come back to center, looking down. Twist right as far as you can. Exhale, reach your arm out as far as it'll go. Keep your chin tucked and your body forward. And center, last set. Twist. Exhale, reach. Good breathing consonants. And center, C curve. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. Oh boy. Really moving that spine. Come back up and then roll up. Okay, so you're moving deliberately through the spine. Don't be gentle on yourself. Really push into it. Now we're going to add to that. We're going to scoot to the front of your mat or your towel, whatever, and we're going to roll. Okay, so I'm going to teach the more elementary type of rolling. And of course, my friend Constance is going to make herself really small because she's super strong. Now, what we've got is our hands under the knees, and we're sort of balanced behind the sit bones. I want you to stay right there and breathe. Notice how I'm rocking. Now, close your eyes and become aware of the muscles that you're moving to keep you from falling. If you're feeling tippy, that's okay. Just keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Now, you see how my knees are bent? I want you to keep your knees right at that same angle. Don't kick those legs up. What we're going to do is watch me down now, fall back, and roll up. Okay, let's try several of those. Inhale, fall back, roll. Exhale, roll. Feel your balance. Inhale, use your breath, now blow. Got it? Keep your C curve, keep your chin down, and massage your back. Okay, and fall back. Exhale here. Let's do two more. Roll and roll. And one. Keep your shoulders down, looking at your thighs. Exhale up. Good. That's a really good one. So that is to stretch out your back, because a lot of times when you're snorkeling or diving, you're in that flat position for a long time. Here's another one I really want to bless you with today. And that is upper body, head, and neck. My friend Angie was saying, oh, Judy, I want some Pilates to stretch my neck. Now, when you've got a tank on your back, and you're flat here, a lot of times you're kind of looking up ahead, right? You're not just looking side to side. You might lift the body, but a lot of times you're going to crane the neck a bit, and that draws a lot of tightness right there, right? So what we want to do is release that. So we're going to sit tall. Again, on the sit bones. I don't care what you do with your legs. I just want you to sit as tall as humanly possible. Lift through the ears. Bring the shoulders down. Lift through the sternum. Let's take a breath here. And exhale. Growing through the ears. Now you're tall. Okay, now my neck is like a lollipop stick, and my head is like the Tootsie Roll, the Tootsie Pop, right? The Tootsie Pop. So it's a circle. Now what I want you to do is think of yourself on that popsicle stick, tuck your chin, and then roll your head without going into the neck. Just keep it right at the top of the neck and change direction with it. Now we want to be gentle with the neck. Breathe. Notice that feeling? You just really get more stretch into the jaw, into the area below the ears, to the trapezius, the side of the neck. We're not doing this. We're not rolling like this. We're very tall and stable, and we're just gently rolling at the top of the neck. I love this one because it's very safe, and it can even relieve your headache if you have a tension headache. So we just want to roll it around in one direction and then the other direction, okay? Not too hard. Good. How did you like that one? Use it a lot. It's easy. Just make sure you're making yourself super duper tall and just rolling at the very top of that lollipop stick. Okay, next for the head and neck. This one's very powerful exercise. You're gonna sit with your legs in front of you, cross your legs, whatever you want. If you're not as flexible, just bring your legs out here. I want you to be on those sit bones as tall as you possibly can, shoulders down. Now, I'm gonna face head on so you can really use this video for a mirror. I want you to take the left heel of your palm, remove your glasses, put it in front of your temple. The right heel goes behind and below the right ear. Begin putting some pressure on both of those spaces. Put your elbows out and your shoulders down. Now inhale. Exhale, begin putting pressure on there. Harder, harder, harder. Stay. Don't let your head move. Don't slouch. Stay really tall. Do big long breaths, just like my friend Constance here. Inhale and exhale. Keep the continuous pressure here. I want you to push against the heels of your palm. Feel it. Feel the work into your neck. Feel the strength coming into your neck. Correct yourself. Be tall. Keep the shoulders down. Breathe in. Keep the elbows up. Suck in your tummy and lift through the ears. So your neck is nice and straight. You're not turning the head. We're almost done. Just 30 seconds. In. Exhale. Good. Really keep that pressure. One more breath in and out. Now bring your hands up, bring your arms down, and I want you to just totally relax. I want you to really roll that head nice and sloppy. Really roll it around and release any added tension. Okay? So we've done one side. Now, of course, we're going to hit the other side. So sitting tall, pull your tummy in, lift through the sternum, shoulders down, lift through the ears. There's your posture. Now, we're always working that posture, right, in Pilates, so just remember those cues. Now, we're going to take the heel of the right palm, put it in front of your right temple. I'm mirroring you, right? So I want you to do exactly like me, the way I look here. The heel of the left palm behind below the left ear. Lift through the sternum, elbows up, shoulders down. This is your neck quintessential strengthener. Inhale. Exhale, lift through the sternum. Continue pushing for 30 full seconds of pressure. If it's bugging you, situate your hands so it doesn't bother you. Remember, your fingers are pointing toward the monitor, toward your phone, toward your TV, whatever you're using. Your fingers are not pointing up, okay? Elbows out, shoulders down, feel the pressure. I know it's awkward at first, but it's a super wonderful exercise. Breathing. Exhale, shoulders down, elbows up, sitting tall, keep the pressure. I know it's work, keep the chin tucked. Don't lift the chin. Are you tall? I know you are. Great job. Keep the pressure. 2 more breaths in and out. Long, continuous breath will help to give you that relaxation. Don't contain stress when you're breathing out for a long time. So let's do it again. All scuba people know that you exhale for as long as you can, and you get your buoyancy. Take another breath. All right, let's reach those arms up. Bring your palms behind you. Relax, and let the tension go out of there. Woohoo! So we covered the back, stretching the back. There are a lot more things you can do, but that's like the initial easy ones you want to do. Another one is the neck, and now we're going to cover strengthening the hands, right, and stretching your hamstrings and your calves. Who gets tight calves from scuba diving, from pointing those fins, right, or snorkeling or swimming? Let's do it. We're going to come up into what's called up stretch in yoga, in Pilates. I hope I'm not too, looks like I'm going to make it. We've got up stretch here, okay? It's similar to downward facing dog, not exactly the same. We love yoga. It's not quite the same. Take a breath. On the exhale, lift your tail higher, push your heels down, and look up at the top of your mat, okay? So I want your back to dip. Don't hunch back for me. Now I want you to really try to dip down into your back, bringing your shoulders together. We're going to hold this, breathe. Exhale, lift more at the sit bones and the tailbone. You're really tippy-top lifting up at the sit bones. Now you feel a lot of weight in your hands. That's good. You're making your hands stronger. Breathe again. Lift up through the seat. Push your heels down. Feel your calves stretch. Feel your hamstrings stretch. feel your back dipping in rather than slouching, right? Let's do one more breath for a nice 30-second hold on this stretch. Push those heels down, stretch those calves. Doesn't it feel good? Look at the top of your mat. All right, now we're going to come down on the knees. And we're going to do another nice stretch for the back. You're going to come forward on your thighs, reach your hands forward, and rub them together to let the blood flow back into them. Now, if this bothers your knees, this is similar to child's pose, right? In yoga, if it bothers your knees, I just want you to come up here and do it, okay? You don't have to go all the way down on that knee joint. If it bothers you, you can still get a stretch in your back. Now, we're going to practice a thoracic breath. Good, deep, open breathing is super good for our snorkeling, freediving, Pilates. Snorkeling, freediving, and scuba. We want to increase our lung capacity. So let's try a thoracic breath right now. Lean forward, breathe in. Now feel your chest cavity expand into the ribs. This is your thoracic area of your back. I want you to open that up and then release it. Let the breath out. So what you're doing here is you're literally creating more space in your lungs for oxygen, okay, which is really great. Take breath. Push, open the chest, open the rib cage into the middle of the back, then exhale, all the air out. Now we're going to roll up. Remember, articulating, so if you're on your knees a little higher, you're going to come up here. Otherwise, you're going to roll over to the C curve, relax your head, and then stack your vertebra up. All right, so those are three really good sections of the body to work. Next one, this one's awesome for diving. We're going to do swimming, okay? So this really helped me with my kicking because what we do is exactly what you do in certain swim strokes and definitely in scuba. So we're going to reach your hands forward, okay? Pull your tummy in. Look down at your boring mat unless you have to watch me do some of these. Now, I want you, whenever you lay down on the mat to do Pilates with me, first thing, tighten your glutes and then engage your belly. Now, lift your right hand and left leg up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, switch. 2. Got it? 3, 4. Keep going. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Now my right shoulder has a limitation. It's okay, but this one's going nice and high. 3, 4. And lift. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Lift out the hip and shoulder only. 3, 4. Inhale. Switch. 2, 3, 4. Blow. 2, 3, 4, and one more set. 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4. Rest on down. Come up on your forearms. We're having a little break. I want to do double time after we do another one because this is not supposed to be a hard class for you. So come up, and we're just going to put your hands in front of your face. More work to stretch your neck. Let's do some nice head rolls. So in this position, you have to engage your glutes. Pull your tummy in so you feel your belly stretch a little bit. Throw your crown of your head forward. Put your hands in front of your face. You're looking at them. And pull those shoulders down. See what I just did? Shoulders down. Now, we're going to turn the head as far as it goes to the right. Just like an owl. Really crank it and hold. Breathe in. Then blow. Drop and blow across your chest. Nice and slow. Pulling those shoulders down and really stretching through each little section of your neck. Then we're looking up in the other direction, looking at the ear. Tummy up, inhale. Exhale, drop, blow across the neck, or across the chest, sorry. And then we lift. One more good set, inhale. Exhale, drop and blow across. Now when you're doing this video by yourself, go ahead and do more sets, or less, whatever feels best to you. Lift and hold, inhale, drop and blow across. Very good. Now, we're going to come back down and we're going to double time this. You're really good, swimmers. Bring your arms forward and tighten your glutes. You're moving from the hips and shoulders. We're going to inhale, switch, switch, exhale, switch, and switch. Inhale, switch, and switch, blow. Inhale, switch, and switch, exhale, switch, and switch. Breathe in, switch, and switch, and keep going, and lift from the hip. And lift from the shoulders and inhale and exhale. And one more breath and exhale. movement which will enhance your swimming, diving, or snorkeling. And that is called breaststroke. Now, when we do our breaststroke, we're using our arms, which you're not supposed to use in scuba. But there are times when you do need to use your arms if you're getting too close to something, trying to get a picture, and you just can't quite back out of there. You're afraid you're going to touch some coral, so you have to kind of cup the hands and use them. So we're going to keep those shoulders strong. And the way we do that is simply bring your hands at your face here. Tighten your glutes, turn out at the knees. Engage your legs. We're going to reach forward, looking down. Inhale. Then we're going to press out and engage your back. Make it strong. Lift it high. Let's do it again. Hands at the face. Reach. Lift. Think of a little mermaid coming out of the water. Hands at the face. Reach. Pull. Let's do 3 more today. Hands at the face. Looking down the whole time. Look down. Lift up and go through the crown. Don't lift your jaw. 1 more. Hands at the face. Inhale. All right. Ready for 1 more swimming exercise. We're going to do the flutter kick. Flutter, flutter, flutter. This one came in handy when I was trying to go against the current. It didn't always work because the ocean is a little stronger than me, but it was a helpful movement most of the time. Let's bring the arms forward. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do sort of a scuba version. I'm going to take the arms out of the picture, okay? So I'm going to put my forehead on my hands and only use my legs. So now we're flutter kicking. Flutter, 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 flutter. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is the way that you need to kick, right? When you're really trying to get movement, when you're trying to swim fast, and go against a little bit of a current. So we're switching the arms, if you want to do that too. Flutter the arms and legs, or just flutter the legs. Breathe. Flutter, 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 not moving the knees. Only from the hinge of the hip. Very powerful. Let's do 1 more breath in. Exhale. All right, that was awesome. Great. Now, of course, we created a lot of tension in our back, didn't we? So let's go into that Pilates shell stretch again. Lay forward on your thighs and let yourself relax. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be with you this evening, or whenever you're doing a video. Feel your back stretching out. That's the key. Put your forehead right down if you can. I want you to really round that back. 1 more breath in. On this breath, we're going to come up. So C-curve your back, look down at your legs. And then when you get to your heels, seat on your heels, you just stack your vertebra up. Up, 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 up. All right, there's 1 more, and it's not that difficult. 1 more that is very good for, I would say, for diving. And just let my mind what it was. Shoot. Having a moment. So we did the back. Well, let's do our glute stretch, and maybe it'll come to me, because there was 1 more, one that I thought would be pretty good for diving or snorkeling. So what we want to do is, after we are like super engaging our glutes in that type of a movement, we want to stretch them out. This one is very helpful. If you have a short legs and a long torso, it's a little harder. You might want to get someone to hold your leg in place. Let's cross the right ankle over the right knee. Pick up your left foot and just let yourself relax here. So what I want you to do is don't exercise right now. I want you to just relax your body, think inside your skin, scan your body for any tension, and pull that knee closer so you get more of a nice hip stretch. Again, inhale and breathe out. Feels nice and achy though. I am so glad to have met all you beautiful people on the boat, and I really, really hope to see you again. I'm certainly not the finest diver, but I had a great time. Let's breathe once more in. Feels good. Nice stretch for the hip, right? Place your foot down, uncross your leg, and we're just going to take the other across, push your knee away, pick up your foot, and oh yeah, stretch through the hip there for a few breaths for 30 seconds in and out. So as you can see, Pilates has a lot to offer. It's completely physical. It's the perfection of the human physique, and it's available all over the place. But I actually talk while I do the movements, which is unusual. Usually there's a model, but I really feel it when I'm talking to you and doing the movements at the same time. I have used my beautiful Constance 4 model before, but I thought tonight would be better for me to talk to you since some of you are divers. All right, you feel the achiness? Let's do one more big breath in and out. Let's put one foot at a time down, roll to the side, and bring your body up. Well, we have just covered great Pilates movements and stretches for scuba divers, snorkelers, and swimmers. We always want to stretch that back. We want to work those legs from the hips properly and strengthen them. And we want to really keep that neck nice and fluid and keep our hands strong too. So thank you for joining us. Please like and share the video. And thank you, Aggressive 3, for a wonderful time last week. And I hope to hear from all my little dive buddies sometime soon.